Hello there, Darren Steen here from FatLossLifestyle.com. Fat Loss Lifestyle, it's a proven, personalized, time-efficient workout routine that will force your body to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time and get in the best shape of your life with only 3 to 5 hours of exercise per week. When you personalize a plan in weight training and stretching and cardio, the thoughts that you think with goals with emotional reasons, and a personalized, doable nutrition plan that's personalized around your wake-up time, bedtime, and exercise time. I decided to rededicate my YouTube channel to answering your questions. I instead of putting stuff on it that I thought you wanted to hear, I figured I would just listen to you and answer Yo Darren questions. I get over 20 emails every day at FatLossLifestyle.com and on my YouTube channel asking me how to exercise, how to do cardio, how to stretch, all kinds of questions. So I figured I'd just start answering questions on my YouTube channel and asking what you wanted to see on my channel. So here we go. This is my second week and I had a great response, and I appreciate you guys telling me what you want. So the question that I wanted to answer this week was one of my subscribers asked me, where have you been? You took a 4 to 5 month hiatus a couple times off in the last 2 years. You sort of left us hanging. Well, I wanted to explain myself. If you haven't heard, I throw it out there a couple times on Facebook and social media, but I've had a rough couple of weeks. I'm 48 years old. My life hasn't gone as I initially had planned. And I've had some life events happen to me that have really thrown me off base. But the moral of this story is I am definitely back. It feels great to help you guys out, because when you help other people, you help yourself. And, it's the old Rocky thing. One of my favorite parts of the last Rocky movie was it's not how hard you can hit, but it's how hard you can get hit and get back up and try again. Because we're all going to get hit hard by life, harder than we think in our 20s, 25s. I didn't have any challenges in my life till I was about 30. But in the last couple years, I've lost a lot of things that threw me off track so that I'm not as quickly getting to my financial goals and my health and fitness goals and my relationship goals. But I'm back in action and I feel great. What the challenge is, and I'm not crying to you, but I just want to let you know what I've been through personally, because what I find is that people see me, my physique, when I'm in competition mode, or they see me as a coach, and they sometimes think that I'm a Superman, think that I'm invincible, think that fitness comes easy to me. Albeit it might come a little bit easier to me since I started lifting weights seriously 35 years ago, and I've been passionately doing it ever since. But it's still challenging in some ways, but it's even more challenging for someone who's never had muscle, who was never an athlete, and they're in their 30s and 40s, and they find that they're at health risk with diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, and they got to do it for the first time. But I can still give those people some information that they can use to get their health back. So the moral of the story is, I don't want to lose this, it's that I'm human too, and I've had some big challenges. I've been offline for 4 to 6 months at a time, a couple times in the last 2 to 3 years, because I got hit hard, and a lot of it was my own fault. You'll live and learn. I'm not perfect at all. Spent money foolishly when the money was rolling in. I was the busiest fitness trainer in the world for Lifetime Fitness back in 2000 to 2005. I was making the money. I just always thought it was going to stay there. But I lost my father last year to a long illness. That was challenging. I lost my ex-wife about 3 years ago, which in hindsight now, it was a good thing, but was still very painful. She was addicted to some things, alcohol, sex, and her actions broke up 2 families. My family, my 2 daughters, and broke up another family that we were very close to, that were friends of ours. And it was just a super, super challenging time in my life. And at that point, when that happened, I also lost my kids, because my kids were too young to understand what was really going on, and my kids went with her, so I felt like I lost my kids. I lost my passion for life. I lost my will to live, and I got mentally, emotionally low, very low. So low that I couldn't sustain my personal training studio, my own fitness business. I was depressed. I was in bed. I couldn't get out of bed. And I gained fat, lost muscle, started to really have some anxiety big time, and I was depressed. Even so much that as a very last resort, I tried some medications, some Xanax, and my bipolar runs in my family, which it does in a lot of families, even though it's a lifestyle-induced disease. My sister's been on medication for 20 years, so people are starting to say, well, you're bipolar now. And I totally disagree, but I fell into the trap of just needing to try something. So I lost my sanity, I lost my money, I lost my house, a $500,000 home. Back 10 years ago, I was got me a Millennium Yellow convertible Corvette. I was riding high, spending money foolishly, trying to keep my ex-wife happy with an in-ground swimming pool, $500,000 home in southern Chicago. And then when all that went away, I lost it. My home was foreclosed on, and I was at my wits' ends. So I thought I lost everything, and the most important thing in my life that I lost was my kids. At least at the time, it felt like I lost them. So when I lost my dad last year, it was just accumulation of all that stress and anxiety. And that's a reason, that's something that I've experienced in the last 3 to 4 years, why I've fallen off the radar and I haven't been able to be your fitness coach and be consistent with my videos to fatlosslifestyle.com and YouTube. But I'm back in action. I absolutely feel like I'm back for the long haul. I feel better than ever. And I'm even living away from my kids. And to finish that story, my kids came back to me. They realized that their dad was actually the one that they needed to stick to for some parenting. And they sort of disown their mother, and they're not in communication. She doesn't have anything to do with them. So I'm a single father, living 8 hours away from my kids since I started doing corporate wellness training as a health and safety manager at construction sites. So I just had to go where the job was, and I'm 8 hours away from my kids, and I can drive home and visit them once a month, but they're living on their own in my apartment in Chicago. So I got a lot of stresses that I didn't expect, but things are going relatively well. I'm on the comeback trail for sure. I'm feeling much better. I'm closer to my kids than ever. Going home to visit them in 2 weeks for Easter. 1 week actually. I'm very excited about that. And I got big plans on moving closer to them so I can see them more consistently. My youngest one, Lexi's getting her driver's permit. She's real excited about that. I'm closer than I've ever been, and I feel more love, and I'm giving them more love, and I'm communicating better with them than I ever have in my life. So things are coming around in several areas of my life. My mom's doing good after her husband, my dad, Kenny, passed away after 55 years of marriage. And I talk to my mom every day. So that's enough about me, but I want to explain to you that I'm normal, I'm human, and my life plans does not go as I would have hoped. But I am back up. I'm trying hard again with a positive attitude. My fitness training for myself is going better. I'm feeling like I'm in better shape mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I feel really, really good. Knock on wood. I'm sleeping great. I'm feeling healthy, and I'm feeling the ability to coach people again. So that's why you're seeing me consistently online with videos. The Ask Darren segment of YouTube is a new addition I'm very excited about because I figured you guys have made me who I am. My clients have always been the reason why I felt that I had something substantial of importance in my life. And it feels great to help other people because really I'm just helping myself. I'm talking out loud when I give fitness ideas and tips to other people. I'm preaching to myself as well. So welcome to the new segment of YouTube. My YouTube channel, fatlosslifestyle.com. Ask Darren 3 times a week. I'm going to take one specific question that I answered in my private emails that I think is something that the rest of you subscribers here on YouTube could take away. So that's it. The moral of this story was, the answer that I gave was that I went through those challenges. I'm not Superman. I'm only human. And I got low, very, very low, maybe as low as just about anybody can get. And I came back from that. And that is the key to life, is taking another swing with a positive attitude. You're always going to get another chance as long as you try again. You're never going to strike out. Life is always going to pitch you another pitch, but it's up to you. You got to stand back up and swing that bat. So, fatlosslifestyle.com. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Comment below. We'll talk more about it. Maybe we'll talk about your challenges and how we can get you back on track. The Fat Loss Lifestyle is my personalized plan of attack in 3 major areas with a simple, proven system that works in a time-efficient manner. Click below, fatlosslifestyle.com. I got a free 12-week e-course that is very valuable, and it can help you get back on track too. So you do have the power to change. You can absolutely make the rest of your life the best of your life at fatlosslifestyle.com. Until next time, you do have the power to change.